Hey, it's Dylan from Palermo's Hot Rods and Customs, and today I'm going to be showing you the new hubcaps that I got for the Model A. Some of you may have seen before that I had gotten the moon discs, and I'm definitely going to run those like probably half and half with what I just got. But the more I keep building the Ford, the more I kind of want it to have that 50s kind of style. And I found these hubcaps from Scotty's Hubcaps for a pretty good price. And they are, and before I say this, I had to copy my brother and his hubcaps because he's got the same ones on his Buick. If you know what I'm talking about, 1954 to 1955 Oldsmobile hubcaps. They're the like Fiesta spinner style with the 3 spokes coming off, just absolutely radical. Honestly, probably one of my favorite style hubcaps out of all the ones that I've seen, just researching and seeing stuff online. So I think these are gonna look absolutely killer on the Ford. But today I'm gonna take these, and someone definitely touched up some of the paint that's on here. It's kind of this off-white eggshell-ish color. And they did a really good job paint matching like the color, because I know what it's supposed to look like for my brother's set, but I think I'm gonna end up stripping it all off and repainting them something different that matches with the car itself, whether I do red and black, alternating. I don't know, we're gonna come up with something. And I'm also gonna run those little bullet caps for the center caps as well, which I think will look awesome. So I'm gonna start stripping some of the paint off, and I'm gonna take you guys with me for it, so stay tuned. So first off, I'm gonna start by taking out the emblems and the fins just so I can get behind everything super well. So I'm gonna time lapse that while I get all of them off each hubcap. Alright, so I got the emblem off and all 3 fins off. Honestly, super easy. They're just held in by these little bolts here. Hopefully all the rest come off as easy, but we'll see. Next step is, and I looked a lot online, is that just using a little paint stripper will pull off any paint off chrome without damaging the chrome at all. So I'm gonna do a little test spray, see if that comes out good, and then if it does, then I'll keep working on the rest. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this one and do a little test. So I'm just going to spray on the emblem because I know I'm going to cover that up anyway with the little bullet. So I'll give that a couple sprays and let it sit for a minute, and we'll give that a minute to soak in, and we'll see what happens. So interesting thing about 2 of these that I didn't realize is that 2 of them have these bolts on the back that attach these fins, and the other 2 have these tabs, which are going to be a little bit more difficult to pop out. So I don't know if I'll just try to clean around these the best I can, or if I'll actually try to pop these ones out. We'll see. So a little update on this. So that's been sitting maybe 10-15 minutes, but a lot of that paint is coming right up. So my guess is I'm gonna have to probably spray all of them and then let them sit overnight to really soak in and pull everything off. But I think that's gonna work. It is now almost 24 hours later that I let these soak. You can tell all that paint is just ready to come right off. So now I'm gonna take these and clean them all up. So a little update here. I got most of them to about this stage. You can kind of see there's still some little bits of paint that are stuck on. Some of them a little bit worse than this one, especially the ones with the fins that I couldn't take out. I'm sure with a little bit of finesse I could get those out, but now I'm gonna take and just buff out the rest. But overall, pretty happy with how these are coming along so far. One thing I'm pretty excited about these for as well, that I just ordered last night, are these little bullet caps. I found ones right from Scotty's Hubcaps, again, that are 2.5 inches in diameter, which will be perfect for this here. And they're about 1.75 inches tall, so I think they'll set off these pretty sweet. So should be getting those in the next couple days, and I'll put those on as well. All right, so it is now a day later, and I just got these in the mail, the little bullet caps for the hubcaps. So now I'm going to drill out the holes in the hubcaps and put these on. Well, there you have it. That concludes the cleanup process for these Oldsmobile hubcaps for now. Got the bullets installed on all 4 of them, cleaned them up super well. Still might have to do a quick polish on the chrome just to get these a little bit more shiny. Looks good in the video, but there's still some markings and stuff I can clean up. Also, got to get a couple, rubber mallets and knock out a few of the dings that are on a couple of them. But overall, I think these came out great. Next, I'll, probably toss them up on the car, give them a test fit. And I may, down the line, I might run them like this just for now, because I think these look pretty awesome how they are. But definitely down the line, I'm gonna take, and where it was all painted before, I might repaint, repinstripe inside those circles. Maybe black or red, something else that will pop on the Model A. But yeah, that's about it. And unfortunately, these hubcaps are not going to work with the rims that I have on in the rear. As you can see, this kind of shape here in the rim kind of bows out, and the inside of the hubcap has this concave dish. And when I try to put this one on, this lip here comes in contact with this, so I won't be able to put this hubcap on all the way, but we're gonna try to figure something out, or get different rims, or do something eventually. But definitely still gonna run these, but definitely a little disappointing.